Hello, everybody. Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more Tribe and Duchy. I would like to apologize for the unexpected break from videos, as opposed to the promise I made in the last one. There was an unexpected incident near my home that I'd rather not get into right now. I'd much sooner see if there's anything in the progress tree I can unlock with my 2 crowns. There is, but that's the raider colony. Do you think it may be time for me to get this? Let me see if Scavengers is any better. It is, but it's only resource-based. I think it may be time to give Raider Colony a try. So, there we go. Raider Colony is finally unlocked. As I said in the last video, I'm gonna see if I can give hard difficulty a win with either the Republic or the Order. I'm gonna give the Republic a try in this video, give the Order another try on hard difficulty in the next part. Then I'm gonna be on the fence about whether I wanna try to unlock the last 2 Tribe faction missions in the part after that. I'll have a decision ready by probably the end of this part or the next one. But I've really got to get my 1,000 subscriber special done. So I think after that, I'm probably not going to post any more videos until I do get that done. But enough chit-chat. Let's see what I can do with the resources I have. Well, really, the tiles that I have to put down. There's my belfry, but I still need my downtown. Actually, I could put it down right here and get some exploration bonuses. Oh, there's my downtown. I was wondering when it was going to come up. Pretty late, if I may add. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of land converted right there into neighborhoods. Would be best if I did that for that piece. I did this. Yep. And these 2 pieces would be perfect for another small, but albeit necessary, multi-exploration bonus. Well done indeed. Forager hut, siege camp, or provisions colony. I can upgrade the belfry. Again. I think I would do well with more garrison. I'm gonna need it since this is hard difficulty. And I'm gonna have to use a free reroll. Training camp, carpenter, erudition. Nah. There's a place of arms, but it's axes, and it's only going to gain units whenever it gains units from elsewhere. Oh, good lord. Man. Fluvial guard. I'll just take the guardhouse then. It's up to me to make it adjacent to no natural terrain. gonna have to... Okay, I can go to the guild for hopefully another military building. Yep, sure can. Ranger base, calling for errors for each connected forest piece. And the food depot... I'll make a trade. I won't have to worry about wheat for a while. I'll get the guardhouse. And I will get the ranger base in here. The warehouse can be upgraded. And I will do that. It can be upgraded again, but I'm gonna have to save my wheat for if there's anything I really want to upgrade later down the line. It's got a horse stable. I don't know if borders count as adjacent natural terrain, but I'm gonna assume yes. They've got a shipyard. I'm gonna have to take care to not place any river tiles along the borders then. Okay, here comes my ranger base. Here's my warehouses. I'm gonna have to put my ranger base down now. My downtown... is gonna have to be placed right here. Oh gosh, I'm doing a pretty crappy job at placing down the buildings. I'm gonna have to do this. Place the belfry right down here. Place this forest piece down here. Place that one down here. And I think that's pretty much the best I can do here in this phase. Got the swords for the... I already forgot what that's called, but no matter. I can still win this. I might have gotten a little more arrows, but that doesn't appear to be possible because the ranger base had fewer arrow units than anyone else. But I can upgrade my belfry again. And it is going to be per adjacent forests. Okay, it's the guardhouse. And I will gladly upgrade this. Putting a smile on the soldiers' faces there. And I've used half my skips throughout the first part of this act. So I'm gonna have to skip at least until I get through the wall or the keep. Whichever one I feel. More wood. And... going to this food depot will force me into a peaceful region. I'm gonna go to this hostile region to the left. I'm gonna be forced into another hostile region, sure, but I don't want the boss to be reinforced. Now do I? Will do for now. Place that right down here. Downtown will be placed in reserve. This forest piece can go down here. Mercenary camp right here. There's my belfry already. The barracks will be held. Our ranger base is going to be cut off, but I've still got a couple of forest pieces to go, so it's no big deal. I don't want to place the barracks down at all, if I can help it. Because if I explore any more of these rivers, I'm gonna get more gold, and that's definitely not what I want. Because the barracks will produce more units, the more gold I obtain this round. There comes my warehouses. And the neighborhood is good, but I really want the forest piece to have some of its tiles converted into neighborhoods. That means I'm gonna have to place that barracks down. Screw it. I think empty tiles are gonna count for the guardhouses. No natural terrain criteria. It's looking like that's all I can do here. The bummer I can't place that final forest piece down, because it would mean more units for the ranger base. But I think I'm good with what I've got. Sure am. And we got a raider colony as one of our choices. I think I'm going to upgrade the ranger base in case I'm not able to have connected forest pieces for some reason. Or do I want a horse stable as opposed to the raider colony? Maybe this would be good if I wasn't playing as the Republic. I'll probably give it a shot when I play as the Order again. I think I'll take the horse stable. Going up to the gold depot where I will accept the gift. I won't have to worry about gold again for a while. I'll get my horse stable in here, and we are pretty much ready to go. Horse stable, you're gonna go here. Stronghold, it's gonna have to be held. I don't want to place it adjacent to any borders, though. I think here should be good, so long as I get any long pieces at some point in the future. Warehouses. I think these should be... do I want any wood right now is the question. Actually, I can go around without wood. Screw it. That's less units for them. And, I think the belfry is going to... I think I'm going to hold the belfry. I don't think neighborhoods count towards being the closest building to the horse stable, so I'm good there. There's my guardhouse, but I'm gonna have to hold it in favor of the belfry. I know for a fact it's not gonna be in the way of the horse stable. My only question is, where's the downtown? Ah, there it is. Right as I was asking. $60 units for the ranger base. Mercenary camp. I really don't want to place the guardhouse down, given its proximity to what may be considered as a natural tile, but it's a neighborhood, and neighborhoods aren't natural, so I'll test it out. And good thing I'm doing so right before the wall, too. No more lines, but... okay. So neighborhoods apparently don't count as natural tiles. That much I know now. Okay, the strongholds didn't gain any units. That's nice. I think I can do this and be done. And there we go. 147. Okay. Monument. Noble range 2. I would really like to get that. But I'll have to be careful to not place it too close to any enemy buildings. I'll get +1 for adjacent forest. Yeah, I'm gonna take the monument, but I'm not gonna bring it into the wall with me. I'm gonna get a faction card. I don't think I need to be healed yet. Market, warehouses, taxes. The market is essentially the wheat equivalent of the warehouses. I don't think it would hurt to have a market on me, for in case I'm straddled on wheat. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring the market in with me. Save the monument for further down the line. I think we're good. That's their rally point, which I'm gonna hold. Wooden fortress, I will place right over here. Warehouses. Down here. Here comes their strategic pavilion. It's only for adjacent military buildings, so... guardhouse. I'm probably gonna have to hold that for now. Here comes the horse stable. Closest building in its row, so... I think I'm gonna have to place the guardhouse adjacent to the wooden fortress. I don't think the border counts as a natural tile. I'll place this neighborhood here. Connected forest piece. for the ranger base. But it's a military building, so... That's the last piece I could have placed down anyway. Adjacent to the strategic pavilion. But here's our other one. I think I could do this. A downtown coming up soon would be pretty nice, but no. Game says market. There's the Belfry at least, but no downtown still. Okay, there's my downtown at long last. Oh gosh, this is horrendous. I'm at least gonna get something military-wise from the Belfry. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything good from this battle. What on earth do I do? I could drive these axes. No, I'm not. I'm gonna drive these swords. Wait, no. I'm gonna drive these arrows into these axes. Pick up these swords, drive them into these arrows. Pick up these axes, drive them into their swords, then finish up top. Okay. If I was gonna take damage, then I assumed it wouldn't be too bad. But I didn't. And that's even better. I can upgrade both warehouses and market, but I'm not going to right now. I'll just get the masonry. Cut stone costs by a fair amount, and I will leave the river behind. I think this could mainly be a forest run, given the ranger base and how my Belfry needs forests for more troops, so I'm gonna switch constellations to Lepus again. Constellation's not even fully charged for me to use it again yet, so... Okay, choice. No Mercy does sound tempting, but this is a difficulty where I can still hold enemies in reserve and not have consequences for it, so I'll just get the Reliquary, and I will go straight up to this hostile region. 2 watchtowers and 2 wooden fortresses. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the masonry real quick. Stone costs are cut by 40%. The Belfry will definitely thank me later. Here comes their watchtower. And my ranger base. That's another one of their watchtowers. I think right here will do it. the guardhouse. I think I gave that right watchtower more soldiers. Oops. Here comes the downtown. Then the ranger base isn't gonna get any more troops. Nope. The neighborhood's block it off. Shoot. I can always hold that last wooden fortress. And here comes the market. The horse stable is at least gonna have some troops, I presume. There we go. I think this should be adequate. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take out these arrows real quick before... Actually... What if I did this? Take these, drive them into their arrows, convert what's left into axes, and take out their swords. There we go. Got more resources because of the faith I had. And downtown is gonna be upgraded. More people, potentially more troops for the Belfry, provided that they're surrounded by enough forest. I'm gonna skip this. Get another technology. Boost combat. As much as I like strength in numbers, I'm gonna have to say no to all of this. This hostile region, then this university. So this is gonna be the third time in a row I've been to a university, excluding the hostile regions. But I am gonna go ahead and take this monument in and see what it does for me. Hopefully not for them. Each mountain piece in range it's calling for. Watchtower. It's gonna be cornered. Actually, tell you what I'm gonna do. Use my constellation wisely. Okay, here comes my horse stable, and it's gonna have to be placed right here. it's not going to get as many troops as last round, I think, but I should still be fine. My guardhouse I can just place right here. It's fully surrounded by non-natural terrain. And the monument is probably not going to reach any of the buildings. Allied or enemy. Oh, crap. And that's it. Alright, so I got all 4 enemy buildings down on the field. I think the best thing to do would be to drive all my swords into these arrows, convert what's left into axes, pick up the arrows, then drive them into their swords. There we have it. 40 axes left over. And we got these 3 to choose from. I'm gonna upgrade my belfry while I'm thinking about this. I think it could use some more troops from forests. And I'll upgrade Reliquary too. And I'll use one of my rerolls. Cartographers again. Do I really want it though? Yes I do. Hasn't steered me wrong yet. Not really up for any of these. I'm gonna have to take a defense refill once I get to the Stone Depot, where I will make a trade. Okay, it does heal me up all the way, so that's nice. And training camp, place of arms, place of arms. 200% more. I'm gonna have to be careful of where I place the training camps then. But here we go. And a monument. I should also consider that. So training camps can't go on the right side. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna have to place this training camp here. actually... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. And the market can go here. Horse stable, I am good with placing here. Monument. I doubt placing it here will trigger the training camp. Will it? Okay. No, it won't. Okay, Belfry is going to be held in reserve. Everything near the downtown is just getting converted left and right. I hope I don't see the last training camp anytime soon, though I'm probably gonna be jinxing that. Or maybe I won't. Oh, there's their last training camp. It came up a bit later than I thought, but there's my guardhouse also, unfortunately. Now, mountains would count as natural terrain. Would it? Crud. I think I'm just gonna end the round here. Alright. I think that should be good enough for this round. Now, combat-wise... I think this should be the best way to go about things. How would this go? Alright, better than I thought, but I still could have ended with more troops than I did. I do have faith, so a commandery would be plausible for me to get. But I think I'd rather do this with my resources. Spending them on +4 axes per adjacent wasteland. Since there's no doubt I'll be getting that once I get rid of the mountains. I'll upgrade my market too. I can actually upgrade that again. I think I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna save the last of my rerolls for when I really do need them. But going into the keep... I believe this should be adequate. Provided that I place the monument in a location that's not going to be troublesome. And in a position that doesn't strengthen the keep or any of its towers. ranger base is coming up already. I'd say this is about as strategic a spot as I could have come up with for it. Warehouses. Hold them. This is gonna be gross, but so long as I don't place them on top of the eyes. There comes my monument. I seriously do not want to place any buildings on top of eyes, is the thing. Screw it, it can go up here. It's more troops for the Belfry, at least. There's my downtown. Problem is, warehouses is a 3-wide building. This will do. As will this. Guardhouse is gonna have to go right down. Thing is, if I place my warehouses down now, then it's gonna trigger one or more of the eyes. Not what I want. I think the best place for me to place this horse stable is right here. This can go here. This can go... I think right here would be a good place. I think I'll have to use my constellation for this last piece. And I don't want to place anything above the eyes still. Yeah, the 204 looks mighty intimidating. So long as I get my troop amounts high enough, I should be okay. I'm gonna take some big damage here. Oh, gosh, that hurt. I would have died if I played this any differently. Now, do I want to take the strategic pavilion? It's for each adjacent military building, so I think I can go ahead and take that and leave the mountains behind. Alright, so I can go to the stone depot. Though I think I am good on stone for a little while. I'll go to this guild. Get a ranged unit military building. Namely the Stronghold. And I'll go to the wood depot since it's the lesser of the two I have. The other being stone. I can't make any trades because I'm so low on health. It shouldn't even be considered funny. I'm gonna take the monument out, put the strategic pavilion in. Though most of their army is arrows, with the one sword building being the barracks. I can't afford to get this mercenary camp in here. That's a bummer. Of course, I can heal to maybe survive what lies ahead. But I'm not getting my hopes too high. See what this does for me. I'll hold the barracks. The downtown is going to be placed right here. That's the enemy stronghold. And I think I'm gonna have to hold that. I'll just place the barracks down right here. There's the belfry. And the guardhouse. I think I'll place it right here. Market will go here. Ranger base is going to have to be placed on top of here, because that is a connected forest piece. Here's my strategic pavilion. It's going right up here. Stronghold will go here. What do I do with this piece? Well, if it comes down that I have to give some of these strongholds more troops, then so be it. I just hope it doesn't cost me the game. More troops for the barracks too, but it's nothing really I can help. Actually, place the horse stable right down here. Heretic Slayer. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a mess. Fine. I got -1 faith now. I think that's just gonna be it. At least my horse stable has got hella troops. As does my belfry. And I think I'm gonna have to combine these swords together to take out this whole army of arrows. Plus most of this army, I believe. Then they can take on these axes. I'm gonna collect these arrows once I'm done, then drive them into their swords. Alright, that wasn't too bad. But I lost some resources because of the negative faith. I'm gonna give the horse stable an upgrade while I'm thinking about it. And I don't want to upgrade the market just yet. I'm gonna reroll. Training camp does sound nice to have, but I've got more important buildings on my mind that I want to make use of. Going up to the guild, I can get a building card that works on forests. Raider colony. Well, since my belfry does work with wastelands now, I can take it. I'm gonna go to this hostile region, but I'm gonna have to convert as many plains as I can to wastelands. I think I am going to take the warehouses out and put the raider colony in. That's the market I can still upgrade right now. Well, I can definitely mark this as the first time I've ever worked with the raider colony. But how will it go? Ranger base. It's one of their own. Hold the guardhouse for right now. That's their own raider colony. I'll have to use everything I can to dwindle their raider colony's numbers. Here's my own raider colony. And that is my horse stable. Placed it right down there. I can, of course, get more units by turning wasteland tiles into forest tiles. Okay, my strategic pavilion's gonna go down here. Market will go right over here. Downtown will go right over here. Connected forest piece. Even though it's 6 so far. Alright, guardhouse, it's your time to shine. Okay, I was about to have a small heart attack because I placed a natural terrain adjacent to the guardhouse. Yeah, that's the best I can do, that piece. Maybe I should upgrade the guardhouse once I'm done with this round. I don't know if I have the resources for it, but I'll try. Alright, 144 troops left over. Great. can actually upgrade the belfry again. I'm just 9 wood short of upgrading the guardhouse. Are you kidding me? Well, one of the hostile regions I could potentially go to has forests up ahead, so... Should I sell the monument? Yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to the monument. And I'll skip all of this. And... let's just go to this hostile region. It's got more forests, so... I could potentially have it get more wood. Get more wood from it, I meant. If I do this, I get more troops from wastelands than forests. But it's only one more, so... yeah, I'll do it. Okay, so... I think I'm good with this setup. Though all of my buildings are at level 2, sans the... Raider colony, was it? Which I think is level 1. Actually, I'll hold that. It's their strategic pavilion. My guardhouse. I'm gonna have to place my horse stable right down here, so I don't trigger the alarm tower or the strategic pavilion. There comes my market. And their training camp. I think the guardhouse will go right here. Forest right here, neighborhood right here. There's my downtown. And the belfry can go right here. Raider colony is going... I don't want to trigger the alarm tower, so I'll place it here. There's my ranger base. My siege camp. Oh, their siege camp. What am I thinking? Definitely gonna connect these 3 neighborhoods together. Yep, that's it for this phase. Still got some stuff out of the gaps I left behind. I think this run is primarily running on what happens after the placement round. So I see things. That should be good enough. "99 swords." And I can go ahead and upgrade the guardhouse. End of round, recruits 60 swords if it has no adjacent natural terrain. Will do. And not much else I can do here. I'm gonna re-roll and re-roll again. I'll see if I can get enclosure to trigger off. Though that's only gonna happen if I surround one of my buildings with neighborhoods. And here we go. Up to the dungeon we go. There's nothing really of use that I can upgrade. So, I say here we go. I don't want to leave myself in too big of a pickle here. I already failed to pay off a bribe. Gotta make more of an effort to start paying them off moving forward. Oh, this piece is problematic. Oh, man. Guess I'll have to place this mercenary camp down, then. It is axes, so... There's a long piece coming up. So maybe I could work with it. Alright, successfully paid that one off. But I've still got a ways to go. Yeah, this should be safe from natural terrain. Guardhouse, I mean. There's my horse stable, which is gonna go right here. Ranger base, up here. I hope there's a way I can get some neighborhoods down to where the Belfry in downtown is. Strategic Pavilion. I think it should be okay if I placed it adjacent to the dungeon. Yep. Gets me some arrow units. But I'm not quite in the clear yet. Now I am. I don't have to pay off any more bribes, so... I think it should be smooth sailing from here on out, so long as I've got the right... techniques. There's my raider colony, but problem is I'm gonna have to place it on one of my good terrain squares. That means I'm gonna lose a few troops. Shoot. Well, I don't think it's gonna matter. That's probably as good as I'm gonna be able to do. Alright, so the downtown and market were considered neighborhood squares. That's good to know. But is it going to be enough? Let me use my arrows to take out these axes first and foremost. Then I can go ahead and do this. Then this, then this, then this, then this, and finish off at the dungeon. I really hope I survive this at least. I don't mind all that much if I take damage, but as long as it doesn't kill me... Alright. Spoke too soon on that front. I did it. I won hard difficulty with the Republic. Whew. 58 defense points left, which is more than what I usually end up with when playing hard difficulty. But I say I'm satisfied with how things have gone this run. I honestly didn't think the Raiders colony would prove to be that much use to me, but in the end, I'd say it's okay if you're not looking to convert any plain or forest tiles into wastelands, and if you're not looking to lose troops for it. Of course, I could see the use for turning those two tiles into wastelands for the Belfry to benefit off of, because so long as the Belfry is connected to the city and wastelands are bordering it, then you could get some more troops. So I guess the Raider colony is like a win-win situation, or pretty much as close to a win-win situation as you're gonna get from it. But I still have a ways to go before I can fully experience what's left in the progress tree, like the blacksmith and scavengers. Okay. I don't see anything else left to unlock besides that, so I think that is going to be about it for this part. So with all that being said, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!